So I moved out here to Los Angeles from New York City, and I always liked living back in New York. But the one thing that annoyed me is there was this locksmith in my neighborhood, and literally every day he'd leave a business card outside my door to advertise his locksmith service. I just always thought it'd make a better ad if he left them inside on my pillow. But I do like living in Los Angeles now, although I find myself running into a lot of tourists out here. Like I was in Hollywood the other day and I saw a group of Chinese tourists. And it was really weird because even though the swine flu scare has been over for at least a year, they were still wearing those swine flu masks. Which was a scary sight for a guy who grew up playing Mortal Kombat. But I really do see people from all over the world out here. Like I was at Universal Studios a couple weeks ago and I even saw a tourist who looked like he was from Africa, admiring that giant fountain they have out front. And I thought, how would you even explain a giant fountain to someone from Africa? Like here in America, we have so much clean, drinkable water that sometimes we just use the extra to decorate. And then what we do is we take our spare change. Which is the extra money we have left over after buying everything we could possibly want. And we just throw it in the fountain. And make a wish for a better life. And if there's ducks in the fountain, we'll throw in the bread we have left over after eating everything we could possibly eat. But speaking of eating too much, I had dinner the other night at Applebee's. I don't know how many of you guys have eaten at Applebee's lately, but they have basically gotten to the point where they're just naming their food after the type of diarrhea it causes. Like, yes, I will start with the sliders and the poppers. Mudslide. And for dessert, the chocolate meltdown. Which I promise you are all real Applebee's. And I didn't even mention the hot fudge shooter. I was hanging out with a friend the other week and I suggested going to Applebee's and she goes, "No, I hate Applebee's. Let's go to the Rainforest Cafe." I was like, the Rainforest Cafe is like someone played Jumanji in an Applebee's.